Hi, you're welcome to yet another edition of Unfiltered Conversation on Cleveland TV. Cleveland TV is created with a vision to connect you to or with the entire universe. It will be very important to us and to you as well if you sign up with us today on www.cleveland.com. My name is Frank Aidemudia, and today we'll be discussing access to FESTAC on Arusha. All right, my guest this afternoon is a football expert, and he is Mr. Sebastian Skashta. Mr. Skashta is the MD, Skashta Sports GmbH in Germany. I hope I'm right with the name, sir.
Yes, that's right. Thanks for having me.
Good to have you on board. All right, we'll start with this. Could you please give us a brief introduction of yourself?
Yeah, my name is Sebastian Schechter. I'm a former football player, played for Kaiserslautern in the German youth national team here in Germany, played here in Germany third division. And after getting retired in early age through an injury, I built up a company which is specialized in bringing German clubs abroad, helping the clubs in their internationalization as well, creating a football development powerhouse where, let's say, experts from Germany traveling all over the world, helping academies, clubs, institutions, getting impact through us and giving them the access to the German market as well, helping these institutions, clubs or academies getting a deeper understanding what it needs to play on a high level, or helping coaches getting stronger through our network. And yeah, since that we have now more than 20 relationships and partnerships all over the world. We are very strong in Africa and really looking forward to the FESTAC Africa in Tanzania, and so really looking forward.
That's very rich resume. Now let's talk about your football academy, which is the Skashta Football Club in Germany. Let's get an insight into what you are into.
So we are an independent company, which, as I said, is specialized in developing clubs, organization, or institutions all over the world through the fact that we have long-term corporations and partnerships here in Germany with more than 25 clubs from Bundesliga 1 to Bundesliga 4, and which allows us to bring the best expert and the best coaches all over the world. And in that case, we work since 2018 with Inspire Marketing and a few other organizations also on the African continent, and developing there, let's say, the structures, the understanding of what it needs to play on a high level, as well helping coaches to get a deep understanding what it means to play on a high level. And that's our passion, that's our motivation, and we see a huge results over the last few years. And had through Inspire Marketing and his founder Yinka, unbelievable experience in Nigeria, in South Africa, as well in Kenya since last year, and can't wait to start now in Tanzania.
You're obviously a German, but you have interest in African talents, football talents, and all that. So why are you interested in African talents, football talents?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, or in the first step, it's more. I think it's more interesting to creating a bigger picture, which means that for us it's important to give as much impact we can get and as much let's say power or help we can deliver from our end. I think it's not the case that we want to travel to Africa, do something and travel back, as most of other organizations or clubs are doing. So for us, it's important that we work on a sustainable way and looking into a long-term picture. And of course, it's interesting maybe to find a new Sadio Mane or whatever, but I think that's a long-term process, and it's not like now we are traveling and tomorrow we find a new money. That's not the case. The case is that we look into building a sustainable environment and a sustainable idea of what it needs to play on a good level and what it takes to play on a new level. And this is in the first step our aim and our goal. And as I said, we have a huge experience there in Nigeria, fantastic experience in South Africa, a great experience now in Kenya. And that's what we want to bring more and more into the continent. That we see us as an eye-to-eye partner who wants to know more about the African football industry and football environment, as well, that we can share our experience and maybe also our knowledge to help kids, coaches, and all the people who are involved in that programs getting stronger through our relationship network and, of course, partnership then at the end of the day.
So I thank you so much, Mr. Skashta, for that brief explanation. But let me ask you this way. Have you had any challenges in trying to bridge this football divide between your country and Africa?
Yeah, of course, there are a lot of challenges. At the end of the day, when you want to create, let's say, a bridge between Germany or Europe and the African continent, there are always challenges. Of course, there are the cultural difference. There is difference in kind of playing style. There are challenges in kind of identifying players who have possibility to opportunities play in Germany. So let's say you always have challenges in different ways. There are some visa challenges in different countries. But as I said, at the end of the day, it's more important to identify the problems in the country and helping the people who are in charge of the programs we support, that they get an understanding, okay, hey, that's what we need to do, and that's where we want to be in a year or in two. And again, I think when you look into a long-term picture, I think it's normally the case that I believe that we can give a huge impact, first, and second, helping the whole environment to understand what it needs to come to that level. And when we are on that point, I think then we are a step further and can definitely think about doing another step or a bigger step, as I said, in the future. But as I said, in the first time, we just look into making a stronger environment through us.
So let's talk about when you were talking, you made mention of your partnership with African football clubs and others. So we are going to concentrate mainly on your partnership with FESTAC Africa. How did you get to meet with these people, and then what is your business with FESTAC Africa? Before we go into the Arusha, which is this year's edition proper.
Yeah, so we have as I said, we have a long history with the African continent, starting in Africa 2018 with a few projects in Nigeria. And one of these projects we met Yinka, the founder of Inspire Marketing. And we have a very, very good experience, well organized, very, very sustainable projects, great guys around him. So, and from that event, we start having a bigger relationship, I would say. And he comes up with the idea of the FESTAC Africa, or including soccer in the FESTAC Africa 1 year ago. And of course, FESTAC Africa is one of the biggest, or maybe the biggest festival in Africa. And of course, we support. Of course, we bring the Bundesliga, one of our Bundesliga partners, to FESTAC Africa. We do a 3 days camp during the FESTAC Africa. We do everyday activations under our soccer tent, and we do panel discussions. We do Q&As with maybe former players. We do video or digital analysis. We do whatever, maybe watching parties. So we have we created, I think, an unbelievable program for a soccer program for the FESTAC Africa in cooperation with Inspire Marketing, and every day popping up new ideas, every day popping up new things we want to set up or bring to Tanzania. And on the website festacafrica.org, you always see the status where we are right now. But what I can say right now is that we will have an unbelievable soccer camp 3 days from May 25th to May 27th. And as I said, a lot of activations at the festival. So I can't wait, or we can't wait to be there.
I can feel that. Which is FESTAC Arusha. Okay, we'll leave FESTAC Arusha for the meantime. But in all the events, your partnership with African club, proudest and very moment, has there been any success stories recorded on your part?
Yeah, so as I said, our company is independent and we work with a lot of German Bundesliga clubs together. And for example, in South Africa, we are very successful working with Arminia Bielefeld, and Arminia Bielefeld signed a cooperation with Maritzburg United, which is a PSL club. In Kenya is Mainz 05 starting last year. With different youth development programs. VfB Stuttgart doing amazing job in Kenya with NABU and the GEZ, where the club is also jumping or coming over in April that year. And there are a lot of different links and a lot of different projects which are very, very successful and where we are very, very proud of. And as I said, for the FESTAC in Arusha, I think there is an overview of all the different projects we bring on the continent, as well helping and show what it means to play on a high level, or what it means for the kids to learn from experts from Germany.
All right, you've actually dived into a bit into my next question, which is okay, but I really want to take that question again. FESTAC Arusha, FESTAC African Destination Arusha. What are you offering in FESTAC Arusha 2023?
Yeah, as I said before, we will host a soccer camp from May 25th to May 27th, where kids can join at the age of 8 to 20 years old. So everybody can join, and on the website, as I said, festacafrica.org, they can register. We will have our, let's say, everyday activation under our soccer tent at the festival. We will do their Q&As, we will do their autograph sessions, we will do their digital meetings with former players. So different great projects where the guests, the people can join, where the kids can join in our soccer camp. And what also will happen is that we do for sure a coach-to-coach session, which means that we do a coaching clinic for coaches, that they learn maybe new ideas or maybe also new views of the game. And these are, let's say, the main projects we set up at the FESTAC Africa.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Skashta. We'll take a short break here, and when we'll come back, we'll be discussing extensively about the soccer camp in Arusha 2023. We'll be back shortly.
Clevenard in Diaspora Television is an internet online TV service. What sets us apart is a unique combination of hit African content, first and exclusive international free movies, series, musics, news, events, documentaries, tourism, teleshopping shows, youth TV programs, and live interviews. Clevenard Diaspora Television is available throughout sub-Saharan Africa and to the diaspora markets worldwide. Take your entertainment with you wherever you go. Watch on your smartphone, tablet, laptop, smart TV, depending on your device. Watch free movies with Clevenard Movies Television. Stop searching for free movies websites and watch Clevenard Movies Television. Watch your favorite African shows anywhere at any time. Don't forget to check out our top 5 TV channels created to get you informed. TV1, Clevenard in Diaspora Television. TV2, Clevenard Youth Television. TV3, Clevenard Movies Television. TV4, Clevenard Teleshopping Television. TV5, Clevenard Tourism Television. To start watching, sign up at www.clevenard.com and follow the easy steps. Once you're done, log into the Clevenard website or app on your device, click on any one of our 5 TV channels, and hit play. We will be very satisfied and happy to welcome you to our team as one of our new business partners. Contact info@clevenar.com +34 631 279811. Website www.clevenar.com.
You're welcome back, and we are still on set with Mr. Sebastian Skashta, who is the MD of Skashta Sports Academy or Club in Germany. All right, before we went to the short break, we were trying to take our turn, the Arusha 2023, FESTAC Arusha 2023, and he was trying to explain the Football Academy, which is the summer camp at the event. So, Mr. Skashta, I want us to take it up from there. I know you said one or two things about it, all right? But what are you expecting? What are we expecting in the summer camp at the events?
Yeah, of course, the kids or the participants can expect high experienced coaches who are very motivated and working with a deep heart, helping the kids getting better. B, I think we come over with an unbelievable training concept, which shows the kids or the participants what does it mean having a good first touch? What does it mean having an after action? What does it mean to have a quick transition? What does it mean to be faster on the first 1 or 2 meters? So let's say we will show, explain and teach the deep details of the game and show the kids what it, as I said, very often said, means to play on a high level. So I think it's very important to highlight the program with not a program which is like simple technique drills or whatever. So we are always looking into or coming over to do something different, to do something on a let's say important picture for the game and what the players need into the game, and that's the main focus. And they can expect, as I said, high experienced coaches, high quality sessions, high intensive drills, and unbelievable experience.
When you say soccer camp for kids, what age range are we looking at here?
We're looking into kids from the age of 8 to the age of 20, and there we split also the different ages into different groups, which means that maybe for the 8, 9, 10 years old kids train together with the coach, the 11, 12, 13s together with the coach, that all the environment of the ages are together in a way that we know, okay, there we can really train hard and intensive, and can show the kids or players what it means, as I said, to play on a serious level.
So what are the means of capturing this case to be part of this competition or this soccer camp? The FESTAC Arusha bring or organize any competition to bring this case on board, or are you doing something else to attract this case to this soccer?
Yeah, I think there's a two-way plan we set up. Participate can everyone. You can register on the website festacafrica.org. And B, I think it's always also important that kids from who maybe haven't got the money or coming from poor neighborhoods can join. I think it's important that we give also kids the opportunity to have the experience with us, and as I said, at the end of the day, can join everybody. It's open for everybody. It's, I think, the first soccer camp ever from a German company or from a German club in Tanzania, and I think the first edition, first soccer camp edition is always very special and is always very or should be very productive and very intensive. And as I told you, we can't wait. We can't wait to start. And it's definitely a huge opportunity to get coached from the best German coaches in Tanzania.
You just mentioned an opportunity of bringing in people from, should I say, the grassroots now, those that are less privileged, those the poor that might not be able to afford such a high-level event. Now, for people like that might not even have access to this information now, or maybe even have the money to be part of the camp, is there arrangement for a set of people like that? Yeah,
we're just talking to different sponsors. We're just talking to different institutions to help us or support us. A, and B, of course, we want to set up a special time where we give these kids the opportunity to train with us. So that's a big goal, as I said, and that's something we definitely want to deliver and definitely want to set up. Again, I repeat what I said on the website. It's always day to day the new let's say the new points or the new time what or how the things go forward, and of course they will have the opportunity to train with us.
That's right. It's all about FESTAC Arusha 2023 or FESTAC Africa Destination Arusha 2023. Yeah, I know that. But I'd like to bring in this question. Beyond FESTAC Arusha 2023, do you have any plans in working with FESTAC to take Africa football to the next level?
Yeah, to be very honest and very fair, again, I think when we're talking about to bring Africa to the next level, I think the project we do is too small to say we bring the African football to the next level. That's not the case, and that would be not fair to say that. But I believe that every single activation, that every single project can help on a different way. And I believe that when you do it on a sustainable way, as I said, and when you do it with a clear strategy, which we have, then you can, I would say, influence a few things and influence a few environments or grassroots organizations, that they get the knowledge they need to, I don't want to say change the game, but bring the game to the next level. Talking about changing the African football or the African continent, I think that's nothing we can do. There you need different people, especially the big institutions like FIFA or maybe also the UEFA, who bring the ideas on the table, and for that you need unbelievable people, A, and B, a lot of different many projects to get these done, and that takes a lot of time and a lot of impact which the country or the continent need. And as I said, what we are doing is fantastic, is definitely something unique and definitely help and brings impact. But for sure, to change that, you need bigger players, you need bigger institutions who have an understanding of or also the power, let's say, to change something. And in my point of view, you need also maybe people like Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, who have also the personality that kids listen, that kids follow. And as I said, for that we are too small. But what we are doing is small but big enough to help to give a special impact.
So it's all right. I don't know if you can answer it, but I'll still ask the question anyway. African penetration in European leagues, do you think is encouraging? Because we have stories of series of players. For example, I listened to the testimony of Mbappe's father when he said that his own country, when his son wanted to join the football, he has so many constraints and all that. But at the end of the day, when he's playing for European League, he's making a whole lot of way over there. Now, right here in Africa, we're having so much of these constraints. Kids in the grassroots that could have done more, not having that opportunity. What would you recommend for any country facing that situation?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you need a serious role model or testimonial. For what I said, you have Sadio Mane, who plays now for Bayern Munich, and I think he's a huge legend and a huge personality on the African continent. And of course, young kids always fighting and looking, coming to that point where Sadio Mane is. And I think football is a very, very good opportunity to bring yourself on a level which can create opportunities. Yes, but to be very fair and honest, at the end of the day, you need a different kind of things who needs to get done. A, you need a little bit luck that on the right time, the right coaches have an eye on you. B, as I said, you have, especially in the African continents, the challenges with the transfer situations or rules, bringing kids over to Germany, etc. So with the FIFA rules, and that's honestly a good rule. But again, at the end of the day, I think the people or the players who work really hard and understand what it takes or what it needs to play on a level like Sadio Mane, for example, they have a realistic. I don't want to say realistic opportunity, but they have an opportunity. And what I can share you from my experience is that when I visit Johannesburg or when I visit Nairobi, you see kids on the streets and playing football, and that's not let's say that's the key for maybe playing wherever at the end of the day. And when you see the passion and the heart where the kids are playing, I think that's something which we missed right now in Germany, and there we can learn a lot from the African continent. And it makes me really proud to help these kids on a way that you can show them something. Okay, as I said, when you do whatever 5-step overs, it's nice to see, but at the end of the day, when it helps you nothing when you not win the 1v1 at the end of the day. So which means, okay, bringing the passion on the point that kids understand, okay, be serious, be focused. Of course, dream is something which is also important, but be realistic and working very hard for your dream. And then at the end of the day, you never know what happened. And I think at the end of the day, it's the result of hard work and a little bit luck and a little bit network and relationships, and what the result will be at the end of the day, nobody knows.
Yeah, you're right there. Life is all a little bit of luck and all that. But you agree with me that not everybody can have that luck in life. All right, now to make any of those connections, you've also mentioned the fact that when you go to the street, you see African kids trying to play football and all that. But at the end of the day, most of them grow up without even having the enabling environment to actually showcase their talent. All right. Now, would you, if for example, I want to recommend your own academy in Germany to such people, what does it take for them to come?
Again, we are not an academy. We are an independent agency who let's say helping clubs from Germany getting access in different markets of the world or different countries of the world, and B, through that relationships with different partners all over the world, these partners getting the access to the German market. And I think, as I said, especially what I said now, seeing kids playing on the street, maybe without having shoes or whatever, it's something which I think is part of the game and makes the game so special that you can play everywhere in every single part of the world. You need a ball and you can start playing, and that's unbelievable. And I think that small ball can building bridges, and these bridges is something which we want to build. And through that bridges we build, we can share knowledge, we can share power, we can share whatever sustainability, we can share ideas how to make such, let's say, street football projects sustainable. And remember what I said at the beginning on our conversation. I think that's the main goal, that you look into, okay, what impact can you give, and what impact can you help can you give these kids on a way that it's A, serious, B, sustainable, and C, at the end of the day, strong. And I think when we reach the goal that the kids not get in touch with drugs, not get in touch with people who make other things, when the kids get a serious job, when the kids love the game and maybe play in Kenya or in Tanzania or in Nigeria in the first division and get a few coins and whatever, then we did at the end of the day a great job. And when on one day somebody have the opportunity to play in Germany or wherever in Europe, then we did an amazing job. Yeah, but I'm not sitting here and telling about any dreams or selling dreams or whatever. That's not the case. I'm very realistic and I'm very honest, because I was also a young player. And when I was young, I believe I was not the baddest player. Everyone's coming to me and say, hey, you will be the next Bundesliga star. And at the end of the day, I played third division. I had nobody who told me at the age of 15, hey, you need to work on your speed. Yeah. So what I want to say is, you need to be very realistic. You need to be very, very down to earth. And we are also willing to learn a lot from the African people and from the African kids, coaches, and all the people in the football environment. And coming back to the picture, building bridges, I think that's the game, that the small ball can building a huge bridge between countries, can bring cultures together, same as FESTAC Africa on a way, yeah, and helping building different connections, or if that's on the economic point of view, on the sporting point of view. And I believe that small ball, I don't want to say can change the world, but I think you know what I want to say. This small ball can definitely help everybody who love the game.
Exactly. Let's come back to Arusha, FESTAC Arusha 2023 now. The soccer camp you're having is a 5 days event, right?
It's a 3 days event from May 25th to May 27th. But we are 5 days there and doing different activations around.
After the event itself, what is the next level for the talents you gathered for that soccer camp?
As it is our first experience in Tanzania, I cannot say exactly what will be the next level, because I haven't got the experience in Tanzania. Normally it's like this, that we sit together with our local partners and creating a long-term and sustainable plan, what and how we want to do things. And these including two ways: A, the direction from Germany to Tanzania or Arusha, which means that we set up different soccer camps, that we set up different coaching clinics, that we set up different activations, different projects. And B, also the bridge Tanzania to Germany, maybe helping kids getting experience on the German football, maybe making a cultural exchange or whatever. So, but to ask that questions very serious, I need the experience and I need the understanding of the Tanzanian market, which I haven't got right now.
Thank you so much, Mr. Skashtar. I would like you to give us the last word.
Hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Clevenard African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Clevenard Movies is free to watch on clevenard.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.
Liking us about FESTAC Arusha 2023 and about what you are doing for Africa, especially. Now, let's get to hear the last word for you for Arusha 2023. How excited are you to be part of this project?
Oh, we are very excited. So that's what I said at the beginning. I think it's for us, it's a huge pleasure being part of the FESTAC Africa. I think that's an unbelievable event. It brings the whole continent together in Tanzania and Arusha. And this is, of course, for us a huge pleasure being part of that, bringing the German football to the country and helping, let's say, making with our work that festival a little bit more better. And I believe that we will do also a great job, and that festival will be a huge success and a huge experience for everyone.
Thank you so much. Like I said, once again, thank you for being my guest today, and thank you once again for what you are doing for fresh talents in Africa.
Thanks a lot. See you soon at the FESTAC Africa.
Good one. All right, audience, thank you so much for being with us. We'll draw the curtain here for today until next edition of the same program, Conversation on Cleveland TV. Please don't forget to keep signing up on www.cleveland.com. And remain contact with you.
Thank you.